Geez, I hope I don't get sick. By the way, you're all going to die. It is on your schedule. Don't come when you want. So he's off on it. Now, if you're on the freeway, hush, you won't lie.
Awesome way to open a song.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, so here we are again for no reason.
Well, for some reason.
Well, yeah, actually. Okay, so welcome to HeelerZ Plugs. We are trying to plug some of our friends' bands tonight. That's the main point of this, right? Turn that down a little bit.
Sorry, I'm fucking it up already.
That's alright, man. That's what we do. That's the only thing we're professional at is fucking things up.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
So,
sorry, that was kind of a combo of both our voices.
Yeah, it was. We rushed into the... We went from Jamie to Zon too fast.
From Jamie's voice to Zon's voice too fast. Sometimes that's the result of that.
Yes, exactly. Alright, so welcome to, HeelerZ Plugs Rant. What we're going to try to do tonight is play some songs that some friends of ours on Facebook that have bands that do their own music. We're going to try to plug them, and before we ever post this, we're going to write them all and make sure we have permission to post this shit. And,
yeah, and hopefully they will be okay with it, because we're trying to, give them a little exposure. The only problem is, like, nobody listens, not nobody, but almost no one listens to HeelerZ or to our Richardson HeelerZ rants here. So we're really actually not much of a plug. We're probably not really helping too much.
No, but we probably not. But we're trying. As we said before in our other bullshit sessions. We may suck at everything, but we always try.
Yes, we always try. So we thought we would open this up by being self-indulgent and plugging ourselves. This is what you're hearing now is a song by HeelerZ called The Story. And actually it starts out with a bit by George Carlin, so we hope we don't infringe on copyright laws just by having that in there.
Yeah, no. Well, we got this song on YouTube and shit, and we didn't get any feedback from YouTube about that.
That's true. I got a burp sound. You have to burp sound. Let's burp sound.
Alright, let's go.
Thank you, man. Okay, that was called The Story. It was off our album we did in 2016 called Live to Tell the Story. And that's that, son, right?
Yes. So, I am Zon Martin Richardson. Who are you, Jamie?
That just always sounds funny when you do that.
I know.
Okay, so yeah, I am Jamie Robin Richardson, and we're sitting in the gold room, front room here with Beans Love Richardson, our canine companion hero, and she's so cute. She's got her head on the arm rest of the love seat over there right now, which is actually her bed. That's really her.
Yeah, that's her domain.
Yeah. Anyway. We didn't get to that. We were thinking of... We're not thinking. In our last life, our ex-wife told us we should probably throw that love seat out. And we said, no, the dogs love it. And previous dogs, Boone and Keisha loved it, but now Beans does.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so... Without further ado, we need to get to the point here, Zon. It is... Oh, we mentioned who we are, but not what time it is.
Oh, shit. It is 11:06 and 5 seconds p.m., Saturday, November 10th, 2018. And again, we are here to plug some of our friends' bands. And hopefully they won't mind us doing this. We'll get permission.
Yeah. We will try and get permission first.
Yes. Not try to, we have to.
Yeah, right. We have to. Okay, so, and weather report's on. Let's actually do it this time and not forget.
Okay. The weather report right now in Right now, it is 27 degrees on Death Street, right here.
Damn. It is winter. It is November 10th. It is actually a little bit too cold. It's a little cold for even this time of year.
Yep, it kind of is. We may be in for a big winter here.
Yeah, we may be. We'll just have to see what happens, man. Let's do a little hit of the greenie sigs on, and then we should plug our next friend or friends band song or something like that.
Yes, here we go. First with the greenie sig, and then with the plug.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So now the next thing we're gonna play is a band called Vistane. Now Vistane is actually our friends. I think we could say their names.
Let's just say they are Jill and Marshall, and let's just say they're Jill and Marshall. And okay.
Yes, right. Now these are some friends of ours that we've known them for over 20 years. I think we met them in like 1995 or 6. So over 20 years we know these two. Marshall's a guitar player and a singer. Jill's a keyboard player and a singer. We used to play with them actually.
Yeah, back in the day, we first met him. Well, like maybe a year or two after I met him, we started playing with him, and we were the bass player for a while. And then years later, actually, we were the drummer because for a little while there, we had a band with those two with our last life when we were married. And
yeah, the ex-wife was actually the bass player for a while there, and we were the drummer.
Yeah. And so we got a lot of history with them. They are very good friends of ours. We've known them forever. We love them. They're just good friends of ours. And so we're going to plug them next. We have, this is actually a song that the two of them did. As we said, those two are singers and guitar player and a keyboard player. And this is a song they did, I think, last year. Somewhere between last year and this year. They've been working on a song called Hotcakes. And the audio is actually kind of low here. But we're going to kick it up a little bit. So here's a song by those two. So here we go with Hotcakes by Vistane. Here's Hotcakes.
Stealing dogs is what I do on Tuesdays. I'm a line that's come to take you away, away. Hold on the moment, hotcakes. Karma says, don't you throw it all away. dark. Let me take you all night, for God's sakes. Blue. Oh, I smile away. Anyway, all the way. Come on now, show your secrets. Come on now, you repeat it. Come on now, all you do it, yeah, just do it anyway. Anyway, all the way.
All right, and there you have it. That was a song called Hotcakes by our friends Jill and Marshall, who we've known for a long time and used to play with. And they are Vistane, Vistane. Look them up on Facebook. There you have it. So, loves to the both of you. And there you go. We tried to plug you. So, hopefully you don't mind us doing that. And
Yes. So there you have it. Once again, sorry to be a repeater.
well, what can I say?
Well, we have bad memory. That's why we just repeat things.
Yeah, except we switch voices, so it makes our bad memories slightly more interesting. At least we hope.
Yeah, right. All right. And just I just want to bring this up real quick. We kind of put this in order of, except for HeelerZ, you know, because we're self-indulgent assholes, so we played HeelerZ first.
We try not to be. Dying a burp.
So do I.
Go.
Roar.
Thank you. And we apologize to you all for being such slobs. It's just how we do it. Just one of those things. Oh, real quick, beer countdown.
I think we're at 5.
Oh, yeah, and the first one was a tall boy. So we had a 16 ounce, and then we had 3 more Busch Lights, 12 ounces, right?
Yeah, that made 4, and now we're just opened 5 a little. We just opened it at the beginning of this commentary, so we're already like at least a third of the way into it.
Okay, so there you go. To anyone that cares about that, and there's only one person we know that has heard these commentaries and has actually commented on the commentary, whatever the hell we call it, bullshit rant. Tonight is a plug thing, a plug spiel. I'm sorry to steal that from Mike Watt, but
Yeah. And by the way, Mike Watt is on the list because we're kind of trying to plug people that have that are our friends, but that also that are on Facebook. And we kind of didn't know how else to do this, so.
yeah. And it's kind of hard to categorize that because there's actually like 1 or 2 people that aren't on Facebook, but we want to plug them also that are friends of ours, and we'll try and get to that later. We're going to try to do a part 2 of this, okay? So,
Okay.
sorry. I'm just trying to get it organized, man.
Yes, and the other thing, of course, is as you, anyone who knows, I mean, anyone who's heard our bullshit sessions here, that, you know, if you heard it, you know by now, we're just drunk idiots doing this crap, so we always, like, change the subject. We don't mean to, we just have bad memory, and...
Yeah, it's just all random bullshit. We try to organize it a little bit, but, you know, most of the time it just ends up being a bunch of slurry or something.
Yeah, we're just a glass full of slurry in the end here, when it comes down to it.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, so let's move on to our next person here. We're 15 minutes in, Zon.
All right. So now we got to go over. Actually, we played that off iTunes. Now a few of our friends here, we don't have their songs. There's any of their songs or some of their songs on iTunes. So we actually got a Reverb Nation open up and 2 SoundClouds open up here for other friends of ours. So who are we on to now?
Okay, now here is someone we know named Well, we kind of call him JV, but he is Jamie Very, otherwise known as Jasmine V, otherwise known as on Reverb, which is known as Variable Unison. Now, JV we met about 4 years ago because of another guy that, oh shit, we gotta jot him down too, son. Here's another guy, let's just call him Alan Davis.
Oh shit, yeah, Alan Davis. There's another thing which relates to JV, actually, yes.
Yeah. Another friend of ours, we're gonna call him Alan Davis, was actually an old friend of our brother's that way back, like early 80s. And we really we knew who he was back then, but like we didn't, we like, they were 8 years older than us, so we were like, single digits, and they were teenagers, so we didn't have a whole lot of conversations with Alan back then. But 4 years ago, we found out that he's on Facebook and he does his own music, and he kept inviting us over to hang out with him and this person he knew who had a studio, and that person ended up being JV, who we ended up being friends with because of Alan Davis. To sum it up as quick as I can here.
Yes, and good job for that.
Thanks. Man, I'm trying to like go as fast as we can so we get everybody on here and we don't run out of time and don't fuck it up. So anyway, Alan Davis, we're going to get back to him too. We just added him to the list. We're sorry, Alan, that we just now added you to the list, but as we said, we're going to try to do a part 2 to this because we have more people we want to try to promote here and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, let's get back to JV.
All right, yes, JV. We ended up being good friends with JV, and we're gonna do a song by him, by Variable Unison. That is, let's just call it that.
Yes.
All right, so we don't know what album this is from or if it belongs to an album. Anyway, here's a Variable Unison song called Nazilla. It's well, anyway, let's just play it. It's a cool piece. Let's go.
I'm thirsty.
Right, and that was Variable Unison with Nozilla. All right. Now, first of all, I want to apologize for any background noises we're making here. We're trying to be quiet, but we're,
taking sips of beer and, occasionally writing. Jeez, I can't talk. Lighting up the greenie cig. If you don't know what the greenie cig is yet, well, just listen to it. Greenie cig, you can figure it out. Greenie cig. Otherwise, we've already mentioned it in our past bullshitting sessions. Actually, just the last couple. So it's kind of a new word we just came up with here.
Yeah. Anyway. We're lighting things here and we're drinking things here, so we're sorry for background noises, okay? All right, so that was Variable Unison, our friend JV. Now JV's been doing music for probably 30 to 40 years by now.
Yeah, since he was a little kid, pretty much been a big part of his whole life. We've known him for 4 years, but yeah, that's what we know about him. JV's been doing music for a long time, and that was something done by JV's own band. I think that was a solo project called Variable Unison.
Yeah, as far as we know, for the most part, that's what it is.
Yeah, and that was actually a very kind of trippy ambient thing. We actually, JV's got a whole bunch it's got a big catalog, been in a bunch of different bands, plays every instrument in the world. Jeez. God. Sorry about the dumbassness here. But JV can play drums, guitar, all the instruments. Has played with many different bands. So just a world of musical talent there with JV. We picked Nozilla because even though JV's done a bunch of stuff that isn't so much trippy and ambient, dreary sounding as Nozilla was.
Yeah.
We like that one because obviously HeelerZ is a fan of that kind of thing. So, again, JV's got a large catalog, but we HeelerZ picked that one because it's trippy. But there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's non-trippy, not so much trippy, and more just kind of songs. I don't know how else to say that.
Yeah, just more I don't know what to call it. Just more songs, less ambient.
Or as JV would say, maybe more linear or something.
Yes. Yeah. Well, JV's the one that explained this linear, non-linear thing to us, and said it told us that the stuff we do is actually non-linear, according to that. And sorry, hold on, quick burp session here.
Need to be done.
Yes. All right. So JV was saying what HeelerZ does is kind of non-linear. What Terra Melis does is non-linear, and what JV does is more linear. I'm still kind of trying to figure it out. What the whole thing is with that. I think I know, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Just more formatted, 4/4 time maybe. I don't know. Whereas non-linear is kind of you don't know what to expect. Yeah, I don't know. That's just all I've gathered with the little bit of, last brain cell or two that may still exist within the head of this thing we live in,
Yeah, that's as far as we know about that. And JV thought when JV said that to us a while ago, and thought we were pissed about it, and we weren't, because it said HeelerZ is non-linear. I don't know, maybe like we reacted some way that you thought we were pissed at him. But we weren't. We were actually kind of happy. First of all, if our take on what we think is linear or non-linear is right, is correct, then we would be happy to be non-linear, right?
Yeah, we've always kind of tried to, even though we can't really play or do anything in the first place, we've always, like, there's a lot of people like probably try to do 4/4 time songs that can't really play or play minimally or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah. And we've always been like untalented, but we've at the same time tried to be, sorry about the squeak. It always happens with the Jamie voice, I don't know why.
Yeah, the Zahn voice, it never happens, but the Jamie voice, it does.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Anyway.
So, like, we were happy if HeelerZ is non-linear, man. We find that cool. We, by no means were we pissed. And here's a message to you, JV. We were not pissed about that. We never were. We think it's cool, okay? We're sorry if we, like, reacted in a way that you thought we were pissed, but we really weren't. We actually took that as, like, oh, wow, really? Cool, So, there's the whole story on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, we need to move on down. We're a half hour in. Let's play our next person here. Okay? You want to do it?
All right. So the next person we want to play, who is also a friend of ours on Facebook here, is a friend named Freda Rente. Now, Freda Rente, we actually discovered on the band Firehoses, Mike Watt and all that Firehose, their last album, Mr. Machinery Operator. She sang on a song called Hellhole on there, which maybe we should have just played that song.
Well, we could, but that will be like plugging Mike Watt and Firehose. We should play that, you're right, but we should, like, do that at another time. Where we, like, plug, like, Mike Watt, Firehose, Freda Rente, all three of them in that one song. We could actually plug all three in that one tune if we play that one.
Yeah.
But we'll do that later.
Yeah, right. We got enough going on right now. We should take a quick note of that, though.
Yeah. Quick note. Okay. I jotted that down as quick as I could. Hopefully it's legible. Next time I look at this, like tomorrow when we're sober or something.
Yeah. All right, so, okay. Freda Rente, now, we discovered her because she sang that song Hellhole on Firehoses 1993. I think that was her last album. Came out that year, called Mr. Machinery Operator. And we thought, wow, she's got a cool voice and all that. And
yeah, and it was then that we also discovered that she was a bass player.
Yeah, awesome bass player, awesome singer. We loved her even more then.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't until years later, MySpace, Facebook, all that stuff came around, and we discovered she was on there. We became friends with her, and it was one of our first, like, mind-blowing things. Like, wow, like, Freda, we consider you like a celebrity. To us, you're like
yeah, like a celebrity. And to be able to talk to you, and we're talking to you now, Freda Rente, I guess.
Yeah.
We just thought it was so cool that we could communicate with you, so anyway, you were a friend of ours. Freda's a friend of ours on Facebook from going back to, like you said, the MySpace days. So, like, we're talking early 2000s, 2004, 05, 6, somewhere around there. We, by then, definitely were friends with her on social media back then. By then, we were friends with her.
Yes.
Okay, and so this is off of Freda Rente's album called Just Add Water, or not Just Add Water. That's the thing we did with JV. My lordy, we're sorry, Freda. We did a song called Just Add Water with our friend Jamie Very. It was a HeelerZ Jamie Very HeelerZ collab, which is up there. It's on YouTube, right?
Yeah. And Mike Watt played it on the Watt from Pedro show, also.
Yeah, right. Okay, so anyhow, this is a Freda Rente song called No More. The name of the song is No More, and it's off Freda Rente's album called Where's My Water, right?
Yes, Where's My Water, not Just Add Water.
Yes. Where's My Water is the name of Freda Rente's album. The song is called No More, and here we go. We're going to plug Freda Rente right now. All right, and that was Freda Rente with No More from her album. I think it came out around 2004 or 5, something like that. Her album called Where's My Water?
Yes. That was our friend that we've been friends for probably well over 10 years by now.
Yeah. So there you have it. And no. So let's move on to the next thing, Zom, before we fuck it up.
All right. we're going to go on to our next person that is our friend on Facebook that we are trying to help out and promote. And we hope they don't mind us doing it.
Yeah. Okay, so here is the next band we want to promote. Now, this is a band called Kosmoshice. Sorry, I'm slurring a little because
we've been drinking.
Yeah, big surprise there.
Yes, normally we don't do that. We rarely ever have a drink.
No, we don't drink, ever. Almost never. We don't have more than 5 to 6 beers a night. I mean, that's it,
Yeah, we never drink more than once a day.
No, well, almost never.
Yeah, there's been a few occasions.
Yeah. Okay, so anyhow, now here is a band called Kosmoshice. We hope we're saying that right.
Yeah.
It is spelled Kosmoshice. And Kosmoshice consists of our good friend Hayori HM, who, my lordy,
has brought us so many good things.
Yeah, yes. We will discuss that in a moment. She's a good friend of ours. She has helped us out so much. She is the reason HeelerZ is getting play on the Watt from Peter show. Well,
besides the fact that Mike Watt does that show.
Yeah, Mike Watt and Hayori, man, we got so many thank yous owed to the both of you, to those two, and so anyway, we'll get into that in a minute, but we want to play a song that is by Hayori, who is a drummer. She's the drummer.
Yes, and she is working with a guy named Sam from Ann Arbor, right?
Yeah, Sam from Ann Arbor. We're assuming that his first name is Sam, and he's from Ann Arbor. That's as much as we know about his name.
Yes.
Anyway, so here is Hayori HM and Sam from Ann Arbor, and the two of them form the band Kosmoshice, and we are about to play a song by them called Seagull, right?
Yes, Seagull. And let's roll it now.
Yep, here we go. We're plugging you now. Here we go. Alrighty then, and that was our very good friend Hyori HM with her band called Kosmoshice. Kosmoshice.
Yes, and that was a song by them called Seagull. Now, Kosmoshice consists of Hyori HM, who is an awesome drummer, and she also plays with a guy, as far as we know, his name is Sam from Ann Arbor.
Yeah, Sam from Ann Arbor. We assume that his name is Sam and he's from Ann Arbor. That's as much as we know about his name.
Yes, but he's the guitar player, and Hyori is the drummer there, and we're assuming that he does most of the vocals there too.
Yeah, except there's a little bit of Hyori in the beginning there. If you go on YouTube, you can see that video. It's pretty awesome. You can see them both playing, and anyway, very cool. Hyori HM, we have many thanks owed to her. She has brought HeelerZ so many good things.
Yes. First of all, we want to say that we like how she records a lot of her stuff. It seems that a lot of it's just like live mic, not so much separated into track stuff. It's just a lot of live mic. Here we go, let's play kind of stuff. We dig that. We think that's very punk.
Yeah, that is totally punk, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And we also want to thank her for other things. First of all, or second of all, I guess.
Yeah.
She works with Mike Watt. She's like, I think she's. We apologize if we're wrong here, but we think she's kind of like a manager for Mike Watt and a roadie or something like that. And we hosted them here last year. Mike Watt's band played May 19th, 2017 in Chicago here, and we hosted them that night because of Mike Watt, but also because Hyori asked us if we knew of a place for them to stay, right?
Yeah, and we said, hey man, stay here.
Yeah, absolutely. So man, that just blows our mind. It still blows our minds that even happened. But we had our bass playing hero stay here and his band and Hyori, and we thank all of you so much.
Yes, many, many thank yous, many, many loves to you all.
Yeah. And also, Hyori brought us Terra Mellis.
Yeah, Hyori posted a video called 40 Rods to the Hog's Head by a band called Terra Mellis about a year and a half ago. We checked it out. We fell in love with that band because of Hyori, so thank you for that, Hyori.
Yes. And also, thank you, Hyori, for telling us the next day after you guys left here that Mike Watt would play HeelerZ stuff on the Watt from Pedro show.
Yeah, hell yeah. And because of Hyori and Mike Watt, of course, again, many loves and thanks to both. HeelerZ has plays, whereas they would never have them anywhere else.
Yes, so thank you so much for that, Hyori.
Yes, thank you, Hyori. We love you.
All right, moving on now.
Yes. We would now like to play a song by another friend of ours on Facebook who, well, I don't know. Let's just call him Matt Block, right?
Yeah, we're going to ask permission first, so as long as they say yes, it's probably okay for us to mention their name.
Yeah. Okay, now Matt Block is a dude we've known for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, however long. We work with him. He's the forklift driver. I think he's been there about 3 years, 2 to 3 years, something like that. And
yeah.
He is I believe he's the guitar player, and he's got a band with another guy, or pretty sure actually, he's a really cool dude, and but we haven't talked to him in a while. I mean, we've talked to him, but we have not talked to him in a while about like his band, and I don't know what he's doing these days. We're on his SoundCloud page right now, and apparently things look still pretty active here. So I think he's still doing music and shit, which is awesome, which is something we always are in favor of and promote, right?
Absolutely. Audio is fucking king, man. Audio is king. Music, not just music, but just noise, and not just noise, but talking. What we're doing now, right? Or what we've done before, our bullshit sessions, just audio,
Just talking and stuff, yeah. It's all cool. To sum it all up, we're a little fucked up right now, so let's not Try not to fuck it up any more than that. Anyway, so we want to play a song by Matt Black right now. His band Fuzznukl. It is spelled Fuzznkl. He's on SoundCloud. And here's a song that we're gonna play now. Damn, not sure of what the name of the album is here, but there's an image. Maybe it's just their first album. I'm not sure. We're sorry, Matt, if we're fucking this up. But here is a song called, and we're sorry if we're fucking this up too. We're gonna try to pronounce the name of the song. We think it is called Defio by Fuzznukl. And here we go with that one. Okie dokie.
Yes. So that was a song called Defio, we think that's what it's called, by a band called Fuzznukl, involving a guy named Matt Block that we work with. Now, Matt, we're sorry if we, first of all, you know, we're trying to, you know, pick our favorites out of people we're trying to promote here, so we picked that one. Like, most of what Matt listens to, because, you know, we actually work together. He's the forklift driver, and,
Yeah.
and he plays his radio, and a lot of what he listens to is like a lot of hardcore metal and stuff like that. You know, hold on, we got a burp. Sorry about that. Okay. So we're sorry if that wasn't the best example of Fuzznukl, but just because of what we know Matt likes to listen to. Personally, I mean, as far as Jamie and Zon HeelerZ are concerned, we really dig that tune. So, actually, Fuzznukl has kind of more rockin' songs, stuff like that. But we really like that tune, so that's why we played that one. And there you have it.
Yeah. And actually, and we're pretty sure that song is about, like, someone who is a murderer, or, like, I think, we could be wrong, and we're sorry if we're wrong here, Matt, but I thought that song was about, like someone who's, like, kills people and can't help it, and this is, you know, just like their habit, and they kind of can't help that habit, but they're a killer or something like that.
Yeah, that's what we think. And actually, we kind of wrote a tune like that ourselves, HeelerZ. We were called HeelerZ back then. We were, back in the day, Morning Coffee. We had a bunch of fucking names, you know, Morning Coffee. And then around 2011, 2012, we were called Zombie Transformation for a while. We decided to change that name again because it kind of, you know, we realized it was a title that wasn't going to last forever, you know.
Yeah, like, we try to, like, do different shit. Like, some of our shit's kind of hardish, and some of it's, like, mellow ambient. So, like, Zombie Transformation kind of sounds like a band that is just, like, crazy hard or something like that. And sometimes we are and sometimes we're not. So we landed on HeelerZ because we decided to name the band after something we love, which was our dog. Not all of our blue heeler dogs. And not all of our dogs were actually blue heelers, but we just kind of went with HeelerZ because we just thought it sounded cool. And we thought that if we named the band after something we love, that we couldn't hate the band. We couldn't, you know.
We couldn't hate the band, we couldn't hate our music.
Yeah, something like that. So anyhow, we did a song like that, Matt. You might want to check this out, man. In 2011-12, it was called Cut and Bleed. It was kind of about, I guess maybe sort of a similar idea. It was about someone who had a past life, which is kind of...
Yeah, it's kind of, there's some truth to that. It's about this freak we live in, kind of. But it's fictitious, too.
Yeah. It's like after like the divorce, and then there was the alone time, and then we decided we needed something to do, so we started doing music again. Like about 5 years ago, and the rest is history, right?
Yeah. But we wrote this song called Cut and Bleed, and it was about someone who was alone for a while, whatever, and developed a new habit, and that habit was murdering people.
Yeah, like, yeah, fuck the past. Now we got, you know, like everyone that was involved with the last life, or our past, let's just say, you know, those people, you know, y'all go do your own thing. We're doing our thing now, which is to murder people. And anyway, we don't really murder people, but we wrote a song about that. Yeah.
That's what that song was about. It's called Cut and Bleed. I think we got it. I think it's on our YouTube HeelerZ page. Look us up on YouTube. That song's on there somewhere, I think.
I think so. We'll have to check into that.
If we remember. We have bad memory. We probably won't check into it.
We'll want to, though.
Yeah. Right. So anyway, sorry. So there you go. Matt Block, cheers to you, buddy. We know you like your beer, and so do we. So we're raising a beer right now. We're on like beer 5, or I think it's beer 5, right?
Yeah. We are on beer count 5. 5 and a third, actually, because The first beer we drank was a 16-ouncer, and the rest were 12s, 12 ounces. So there you go.
Yeah, we're on a beer and a five and a third beers, right? Right?
Right.
Sorry, keep fucking it up.
That's the fun of it, though. That's why we like to do this.
Yeah, we entertain ourselves, by the way, in case you haven't noticed.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we are going on 20 minutes left. We still got 2 songs to cover here. We got to get through them here.
All right, quick sip of beer.
Okay.
All right. Sorry I had to do that.
I know.
All right. All right, now we want to go on to the next thing here, which is a band called Bushoong. I think it's spelled Bushoong. We think it's called Bushoong. We never actually heard any band member from that band say the name before, so we hope we're right here.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit.
And we're going to play the song by Bushoong. Now, Bushoong is a friend of ours named Deborah Bowen. She's a friend of ours on Facebook. To be honest with you, how did we meet her?
I think we met her kind of like right at the end of the last life. It was kind of a transitional period between the last life and this life, or something like that.
Yeah. From the married life, no longer married life, into the Jamie and Zahn living our own head life here. There was a slight dabbling there, checking out some date sites. I think we actually met Deborah on a date site.
Yeah, I think we did. But we found out that Deborah has a band. She's in Chicago, and she has a band of her own called Bushoong. And she's a friend of ours, and she's like you said, like Son said, we kind of met her on a date site there. We were only on like date sites for a couple of months there, a little bit. We checked it out, okay.
Yes, we admit.
And so we, even though we ended up not like dating anyone and living in our own head and dating ourselves or whatever you want to call this bullshit.
Right.
We met Deborah Bowen, and she's in Chicago. She has a band named Ween Bugnish, right?
Yes, Ween has the Bugnish. We're talking about Bushoong here.
Yeah, Bushoong as far as we know. Bushoong. Bushoong, we think, is Deborah Bowen's band. And so, like, we met her there, but we ended up, like, just talking about music, and we just ended up, like, sending each other songs and stuff. So, and we found this out. She's got her band. And we're going to play her now. Here's a song by Bushoong, Deborah Bowen's band. The name of the song is Beautiful, and it's on her... the name of the album is Beautiful also, right?
Yes, the name of the album is Beautiful by Bushoong. Here's a song called Beautiful by Bushoong by Deborah Bowen. Here we go.
Discover the perfect remedy. I sabotage before you get to me. Oh, why when everything is going beautiful, you gotta go fuck it up? Why when everything is going beautiful, you gotta go fuck it up? Why can't you and I be simple? I just wish this could be simple. Why when everything is going beautiful, you gotta go fuck it up? I've been down this road before. Don't wanna run into another dead end where we can't even be good friends. I can't hide what's a known fact. Can't put a mask on how I feel. Like it or not, I'm telling you what's real. Oh. Why when everything is going beautiful, you gotta go fuck it up? don't fuck it up. Why can't you and I be simple? I just wish this could be simple. Just when everything is going beautiful.
All right.
Yes. That was Bushoong, as far as I know. With a song called Beautiful, off of their album that I think came out just this year.
2018, maybe 17. I think it was this year, 18.
Yeah. That's their album called, the name of the album is Beautiful also. Pick that shit up if you can.
There you have it.
Yeah. All right, and thank you, Deborah Bowen. And a side note to that, we love when people are not afraid to swear in their lyrics.
Yes, fucking right.
That kicks ass. Always swear in your lyrics. You know, it's like Back to the Future. The first one, 1985, Back to the Future with Crispin Glover, and he's telling Marty.
Oh, yeah. Jeez. What the hell's his name?
I can't fucking think of it. I can't think of it at all, son.
We can't waste time in this.
I know. Alright, anyway. Back to the Future. When Crispin Glover tells Marty, who is actually Michael J. Fox, thank you. Thank you, Google.
Michael J. Fox said, why the hell could we think of that? Could we not think of that?
I don't know. Anyway, he's like rehearsing with Michael J. Fox, you know, like what he's gonna say to like his mom, you know, on the night of the
what the hell was the name of it?
the
Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
yeah, that's it. When he goes, she's rehearsing, he's like, "Hey, you, get your damn hands off her." Which one of us just imitated that?
I guess both of us.
There you have it.
Yeah.
So anyway, like, and he goes, "You really think I ought to swear?"
Yeah. And Michael J. Fox goes, yes. Damn it. Swear or something.
Yeah. So anyway, like, yeah, that's cool. We like when like people swear in their lyrics. Anyway, there you have it. Deborah Bowen, thank you for all that, and kudos to you. And
We gotta do the last song.
yes, okay. Now the last song is by a friend of ours, Amy Abts. Now Amy Abts, we've only known her a few months, I guess. We mentioned in our other bullshit sessions that HeelerZ had a show on the Hayori does a radio show, and she kind of featured HeelerZ on that.
Yeah, it was like she played minus 2 songs. She lived the rest of the lived. Damn it. She played the rest of the Live to Tell the Story album except for like 2 songs.
Yeah, which songs were they that she didn't play?
I forgot.
All right, we don't have time to think about that right now.
Got a burp.
All right. Thank you. Thanks, son.
Well, thank you. We both did it.
Yeah, thank us both for both perfect.
Yes. And again, sorry for our disgustingness. It's just kind of one of our shticks here.
Yeah. Please put up with our burping if you could.
Yes, if you could.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to play a song by Amy Abts. Anyway, so Hayori did this show with the HeelerZ, but she also played a couple other songs by some other musicians. And we heard this song called Promise to Last. It was actually the first song on that show, even before the HeelerZ stuff was played. And
yeah, and we really loved the song, and so we kind of pursued Amy Abts. We kind of searched the internet, found out who she was, found her stuff. Actually ended up finding her on Facebook, and she is now a friend of ours on Facebook.
yeah. So we want to give her a plug here. We love this song. This was the first song, as we said, that was on the Hayori's radio show. The Rock City Radio. That was the name.
Yeah, Rock City Radio was the name of it.
Yeah. By Haruhi, And she has this radio show called Rock City Radio. It's on the Rock City Radio page or something like that. Sorry, we're fucking this up.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is the reason why we found Amy Abts. Was because she was the first one played before HeelerZ. And this was actually the first song we heard on Haruhi's show. A song called Promise to Last by Amy Abts. And we fell in love with the song. So here we go with that song.
Initials on your
Okie dokie. That was Amy Abts, a good friend of ours on Facebook, with her song Promise to Last. And that is off of her album called 50/50. So check that out. That's available, I'm pretty sure, on iTunes and a bunch of places. So there you have it. We're sorry we're not good at plugging things, but we're trying here.
Yes.
And again, Amy, sorry, we don't mean to put you like as the last song. It's just that we've been trying to, again, as we mentioned earlier, we're trying to put you. We're trying to put this in order of how long we've known people, and you just happen to be like the latest one that we've met musically, and is a friend on Facebook. So that's just how it ended up. Okay. But there you go. Thank you, Amy Abts, for everything you do. And thank everyone else for doing music. And thank everyone that does music for doing music. Regardless of how you do it, whatever you want to do, musically, audially.
I don't even know that's a word.
Probably not, but who cares? We're idiots. We make up our own words.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you all, man. Everyone that does music, keep doing it. And for those of you who don't, you might want to try it.
Yeah, right on.
Okay, so we only got a couple minutes left here before we're up to like 80 minutes. We've got just a couple minutes. We can actually end a couple minutes shy. Wouldn't hurt us, right?
No, and we're sorry for. We still have a few more people who want to get to. We still have a few more friends on Facebook who do music, who we would like to plug here. We just got to get a hold of. First of all, a couple of them, we got to get a hold of one of their songs. Some of them are like, we know they do music, but we don't have any of their music, except, we're going to have to look them up on YouTube. We'll get that shit organized. We'll try to do at least one more of these things. Believe us.
Yeah, believe us. Full of shit, drunk assholes. We try to do the best we can, considering we're drunk assholes, though, right?
Yes. And, so with that, there you go. We've tried to have a plug session here. We try to help some people out. We don't. The thing is, almost very few people listen to HeelerZ music, let alone HeelerZ rants, bullshit sessions. These things we do here. So even though we're trying to help all our friends here, it's really not much of a plug.
No, because, like you said, we try to get these things out here, but they don't go far. But hey, A for effort, perhaps?
Well, maybe a D+ for effort.
Something like that. Okay, so we need to wrap this up so we can fit this onto an 80-minute deal here. Our rule is still that it fits onto one CD and to burn onto a CD. And a CD has an 80-minute capacity for audio, for MP3 or?
Actually, it's WAV or AIF files. 80 minutes worth of, I think it is. Fuck, I'm an idiot. I don't know.
Anyway, 80 minutes of audio on a CD. So that's our rule here. We have to wrap it up. So we hope we've helped people. And anyway, that was our intention here. We kind of tried something new. Anyway, we kind of got the idea from the Watt from Pedro show, though, too, right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, really. That's kind of the idea. Like, Mike Watt plays bands that, not all of them, but a lot of them otherwise would never be heard anywhere. And HeelerZ is included in that list.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we got to end it soon, Zon. Let's play an outro. Also, we are hire. Let's throw this in real quick. We are for hire for voiceovers. Actually, Jamie and Zon's voices are done just by one person. Just this one freak dude sitting here. He's a loner, but he's figured out, a way to have a hobby and does both of these voices. So we are both for hire, and we can do some other voices if any of you are interested in that.
Yes, and let's play outros. I'm John Martin Richardson. You are?
I am Jamie Robin Richardson. We're here with Beans Love Richardson, our canine companion hero. That was our attempt to plug friends tonight. This is our plug session. And here's an outro of our own song.
Called You're Alive, You're Dead.
Yes. It's off of our newest album, Chemistry and Circumstance. Please check that out as well, if you wouldn't mind. And good night.
Good night.